If A is married to B and C is married to D, but B and C are in a live in relationship and demand legal protection, morally, most will view it as wrong and will not grant protection to such relationships. So, on similar lines, the single judge bench of the Allahabad High Court denied legality to such a relationship and held that right to freedom or personal liberty cannot be applied here because freedom of one person is encroaching upon the marital rights of the earlier spouse. So, a decree of divorce has to be there before entering into a legally recognized live in relationship. However, just a few days later, the division bench observed that if a married man lives with an adult in a consensual live in relationship, then, as per law, it is no offense. So the division bench separated law and morality while stating that social opinions and moral views will not dictate the court's actions when protecting citizens' rights. When live in relationships got legal recognition in India in 2013 in the case of Indra Sharma versus VKV Sharma, the aim was to ensure protection for women from domestic violence in relationships outside marriage. Under the Domestic Violence Act, live in relationships are treated as relationships in the nature of marriage. Now that adultery is no longer an offense, live in relationships are no longer restricted to unmarried persons. Legally, the decision of the division bench of the High Court is well within the bounds of law. But if we look at the social impact, it might lead to leaving women and children born out of such living relationships vulnerable, and it weakens the sanctity of the institution of marriage.